Hello viewers, how are you viewers? I hope you are fine viewers. Today I will discuss with you sigma bound. What is sigma bound? Let me see what is sigma bound. Sigma bound is a chemical bound. In chemistry, sigma bound are the strongest type of covalent chemical bound. They are formed by head-on overlapping between atomic orbitals. Sigma bonding is most simple defined for diatomic molecules used the language and tools of symmetrically groups. Sigma bound are the strongest type of covalent bound due to the direct overlap of orbitals, and the electrons in these bonds are sometimes referred to as a sigma electrons. The symbol is the Greek letter sigma. Sigma and a pi bound are type of covalent bound that differ in the overlap of atomic orbitals. Covalent bonds are formed by the overlapping of atomic orbitals. Sigma bonds are a result of the head-to-head overlapping of atomic orbitals, whereas pi bonds are formed by the lateral overlap of two atomic orbitals. Sigma bound is a chemical bond formed by the linear or coaxial overlapping of the atomic orbitals of two atoms. A pi bound is a type of covalent bond that exists between atoms where the electrons are on the top and bottoms of the side connecting the nucleus of the joint atoms. Pi bound and sigma bound MOS stands to lower energy than pi bound MOS, so they will be formed. First, one explanation is that the sigma bound have a lots of ego characters and having lower energy than here. In general, single bonds between atoms are always sigma bound. Double bonds are a comparison on the sigma and one pi bound. Triple bonds are compared of a one sigma bound and two pi bonds. Pi bonds are chemical bonds that are covalent in nature and involves the lateral overlapping of two lobes of an atomic orbital with two lobes of another atomic orbitals that belong to a different atom. In the case of sigma bound, the overlapping of orbitals take place to a larger extent. Hence, the sigma bound is stronger in compared to the pi bound, because in pi bound the extent of overlapping occurs to a smaller extent. Pi bound is stronger. This is because pi bound is formed by hand-on overlapping of atomic orbitals, and therefore the overlapping is larger. Pi bound is by sideway overlapping, which is small. Pi bond can form in double and triple bond but do not form in single bonds in most cases. Pi bonds are formed by sideway and overlapping of two parallel origin. Pi bond of adjacent atoms in pi bond overlapping type place at the site of the two lobes of pi orbital. So the extension of overlapping is less than the sigma bound. Hence, pi bound are weaker than sigma bound. Three pi bond. Now looking at the structure of benzenes, we can see that there are 3 C double bond C. Therefore, there are 12 sigma bonds and 3 pi bonds. Benzene is therefore made up of 15 covalent bonds. Pi bonds are formed for the overlap of parallel p orbitals on adjacent atoms. They are not formed from hybrid orbital. Well, formally there are 6 electrons involved in the pi bond interaction. Sigma is the strongest chemical covalent bond. It is created by the end-to-end overlapping of atomic orbitals. I hope guys you understand this video and you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe my channel and like my video.